There we go. Alright, so I don't really know anything about this game. Anything at all. I looked it up. It was fairly high rated on itch.io, and it was a free demo, so I figured I would see what it was. Like I said, I have no idea anything about this game whatsoever. I can say right now it does not appear to have controller compatibility. Yep, just keyboard configuration. Directional keys, OK button, dash, okay, and X is X. So there's that. X is X, you guys. Thank you. Okay, credits. So that opens another window. Well, that's no good. Um, it has succeeded in its Kickstarter goal, which says some more about its success. This was made by Camila Gormaz, Nikki Lombardo, and Pablo Videla, with additional help by Marie Racine, Elizabeth Whiteoffer, Francisco Mataru Cifuentes, and it has music by Audionautics, John Fio, Alex Berosa, Chris Zabriskie, Taker51, Andy Cohen, Little Glass Min, Aaron Crow, and Chris Zabriskie again. Sound effects from FreeSFX, Tyra Komori, Free Sound, and Open Game Art. And there are some plugins by Gamefly, Mog Hunter, Hoodel, Modern Algebra, Gal, Fogomax, Budka, Soulpour777, Yoji, Ojima, and TTD. And there's a whole special thing, so I'm guessing that has something to do with the backers for the Kickstarter. So, that is what I know about it, and that it was successful. It looks like it's probably a visual novel. I'm not completely sure. I'm alright, Xander. How are you? Today was. Uh, we'll leave it at that. The story is a work of fiction. All the characters in this game are fictitious. I see. Well, I guess. Sure, why not? Common knowledge. What is common knowledge? From the day I was born, it was decided that I'd be a sniper. But as soon as I could talk and understand orders, my training started. It was the same for every single one of my brothers, or so I thought. Because of this, I grew up believing that the things that were taught to me at the Corps Army were things everyone knew about. But who gets to decide what is important to know? As I was growing up, knowing anything about things like history or even how a family usually functions seemed like a complete waste of time. Meanwhile, learning how to control my breath and how to move my fingers accurately were far more important. When you've been spoon-fed with limited choices your whole life, you don't really question the stuff given to you. You just assume it's normal. But those are the things I was taught during the past 20. But what are those things I was taught during the past 22 years if I was ever taken away from the battlefield? If it wasn't for these events in the past few days, I would have never questioned any of these things. Service Academy, inside the Corps. Alright, let's continue. First thing you should remember is when you cross the border. First thing you should remember when you cross the border is that you'll be within Russian territories, even though it's separated from the mainland. Normally I'd teach you a thing or two about speaking with the locals, but in this particular operation, any kind of communication with outsiders is strictly forbidden. Not, do not even tell them the name on your dog tags. Is that clear? Tomorrow I'll be sent on deployment for the first time. I wasn't supposed to go, but the previous sniper broke his arm, and I was transferred to his squad at the last minute replacement. You should also note that it is currently summer in the Northern Hemisphere. Those of you who have already been deployed at least once will appreciate the fact that summers in Kaliningrad range from 55 Fahrenheit to 73 Fahrenheit, but it still rains just as often as in any other season. As you'll be representing the Polish Army, a zero-tolerance policy towards misconduct will be in order. Is that clear? I wish I had more time to prepare. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do a good job like this. Private Rourke! Yes, sir? You can find the briefing with the rest of your notes. If you have any doubts, just ask someone in your squad. Thank you, sir. Okay, that's all for me. We're counting on you, soldiers. You're dismissed. Information about the Corps and the Operation Prigulia have been added to Rourke's notes. You can access the Notes tab from the menu. Oh, hey, it's me. Look at me. Hi. What's here? What's in the training grounds? Hey, Rourke. Hi. I noticed you're about to train with the basic targets. Why don't you activate the advanced ones? To be honest, I don't remember how to use them. Really? Just enter your ID on the console and select advanced mode. It's pretty straightforward. Since you are this forgetful, remember they won't attack you. It'd be ridiculous to have something like that. By the way, you should try these bullets. Incendiary bullet. 1 incendiary bullets have been added to my inventory. 1! Oh, thanks. Enemies have multiple spots you can aim at. Every spot has different stats. These stats can be seen during target selection. Certain spots, like the head or body, will instantly in the fight if their HP reaches 0, while aiming at other spots can give you an advantage in battle, like lowering the enemy's evasion. Using any kind of special bullet, access the skills menu. The icon next to each skill represents the cost. The first number is how many items you need, and the second number represents how many you own. Low HP, high evasion, medium HP, medium evasion, high HP, low evasion, low HP, medium evasion. You need the bullets I gave you. I gotta go now. We're giving you instructions remotely tomorrow. Oh, so she's my spotter, Rana. I wish she could have said so from the beginning. Maybe it'd be a good idea to take a shower and sleep soon. Information about the aim system has been added to Rourke's notes. Did you know you can update your info from this screen? Except that you were missing targets that were like really close. Or at least they looked like they were really close. Let's not talk to that guy. That's great. I will. The barracks. I might miss these hot showers. I must be going crazy. Is everyone just chilling? That's my squad's medic. Should really give me some info about the operation. There. Should call him medic or something. We met? Not really. I was just transferred yesterday from to the 4th squad. So you're Cole's replacement. You haven't been deployed before, have you? No, it's gonna be my first time. You seem way too calm. Well, I've been waiting for this day for years, and I've never even seen the sun before. Try not to stare too much, unless you want to go blind. Huh? You don't know a thing about the surface, do you? I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you. Surface is an awful place. Oh. Would you lighten up a little? This is not the time to relax. Well, what an obnoxious little prick. Day 2. Inside the core. More than 15 hours have passed already. For the first time, I'm sitting on the platform that connects me to the surface. This thing has been shaking the whole time, and it makes an ominous noise that won't let me sleep. These guys look wiped out, to say the least. To be honest, I'm not feeling too well either. I haven't eaten anything during the whole ride, but I guess that's because they expected us to fall asleep. I'm already in a cranky mood, and to make things worse, I'm sitting right next to this guy. Hey. You should try to get some sleep. You know what? I'm too tired to pretend to be polite. Screw this guy. Didn't you say it wasn't the time to relax? What? You're still mad about the thing I told you yesterday? You know, right now is not the time to... No, it's okay. I appreciate your honesty. Is that sarcasm or what? It's nothing like that. People are always kissing my ass. As if I would take care of them... As if I wouldn't take care of them if they piss me off. But let me save you the trouble. I'm professional. I do not mix feelings with my job. Being my friend doesn't mean that I'll take care of you first. So tell me, weren't you trying to do the same thing yesterday? I tried talking to you because I don't know anyone in the squad. I couldn't care less that you happen to be our medic. Is that so? Well, I'm glad you're not cynical like the others. And I've got news for you. I agree. If you're still willing to listen to me, there are a couple things I want to tell you about the surface, since you were transferred so suddenly. I'm guessing you haven't been properly introduced. I just got the briefing today, so take a guess. Really? Well, you seem curious about the sun. So curious about the sun that I thought I should warn you a little. To be honest, I really don't know if the sun could leave you blind, but what I do know is that it burns. It burns like pouring alcohol on an open wound. It can even toast your skin. It's quite fascinating. Why is this guy still talking? It's been like 5 minutes already. So yeah, based on that, I wouldn't even try to look at it too much. Sounds to me like the surface was awfully designed. Well, it certainly wasn't designed for us. What was that? Did we finally arrive, or even the lights went out? We've arrived. Everyone get ready. We are opening the hatch. As soon as the door that separated us from the outside world was open, a strong, musty odor filled my lungs. My uniform got all damp, and it got glued to my body as if a vacuum was sucking out the remaining air inside. The surface is gross. Humans are used as saving points to interact with them to save your progress. Well, that doesn't seem ominous now, does it? Nothing ominous about ravens being your saving points in a game where you're part of a military group. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. You see those buildings up ahead? We'll set up a camp there, but we need to clear the area first. We've sent out the drones, and we're currently analyzing the area. So far, there are around 30 targets. We need to act fast. I know you must be fatigued after a long trip, but this should be an easy task for the 4th Squad. Any questions? Go to your positions. Rourke, can you hear me? Yep. What is it? Can you see the enemy base from there? Yeah, I can see a couple of buildings up ahead. Okay, listen. Signal jammer has been deployed, and we are now about to cut off their power supply. After the power has been cut off, that will be your chance to attack. Sure, just leave it to me. I'll go to my position. Oh, I have to actually go to my position. I see. There's no way the enemy didn't notice that. Rourke, you should be able to see 4 targets from where you are standing. Are you ready? The area is clear. Sorry, I had a thing. Get down the hill. You should be able to get a better view of their base. On my way. Oh, the rope. I see. Something tells me this is going to be a dark game. I can't go there. I need to stay hidden. What am I supposed to do? Berries have been added to my inventory. That's cool, I guess. I thought I needed to go down. Where am I supposed to go? Huh? It's been gone for a while. I don't get it. Where am I supposed to go, then? I'm supposed to stay hidden, and there's nothing to do over here. Oh, okay, sure. Why not? This is way too easy. No wonder everyone thinks highly of Coil. I should probably meet with the rest of the team. Is everyone here? I want y'all to explore every building and every alley. Any target kept alive is a threat to the operation. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. This building should be empty, but you might never know if they have some sort of secret bunker. Well, I don't know. I was told to keep an eye on it. Starving, and I already ate all my rations. Do you still have yours? I have one of mine. I'm not that hungry. Can't enter until the captain gives us the heads up. Medic! Oh, nope. Apparently this is where the enemies store their supplies. But the captain won't let us inside. Enemy? Shit, he's really fast. Such an obvious trap. You can't go back? Why not? Someone just passed now? I didn't see a thing, honestly. It's too dark in here. Get on the side. We already took care of it. What ends up ahead? I don't think there's any place left to check. Well, that's good, I suppose. Got more of those things. There he is again. Door's locked, but it seems to be empty. Man, that is one very solid bird. That's pretty bad. There he is again. He ran into a wall. It's suspiciously easy. Am I gonna get ambushed or something? Wait. What is this? What? This is definitely a kid. There's no way he'd be armed. Sir, I found a kid. He seems to be alone. Did you shoot him? What? No, but he's really scared, sir. Then what are you waiting for, soldier? Sir, he's just a kid. Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't question your chain of command, you damn boot. I'll take care of this. Go somewhere else. Wow, my guy moves really slow all of a sudden. I don't know if it's because he's just heavy-hearted after witnessing what just happened or what. Oh, no. You can, like, run, sort of? Is that up there with don't do a homicide, Xander? Where am I? Everything's so colorful that it hurts my eyes. Are you feeling better? I guess you could call this a temporary aid station. You're carried here after you fainted, but don't worry. It probably happened because you hadn't slept or eaten anything. Anyway, this area's clear now, so you can sleep for a bit longer if you need to. You still look a bit pale, though. I'll get you some water. Hey! Thanks. It's okay. To be honest, nobody's gotten injured yet, so I haven't got much to do here. I mean, not that I want someone to get injured or anything. This guy's so weird. Sorry, tap water tastes funny, so I got you one of these from the store. By the way, do you remember anything else before you passed out? Yeah, I remember it clearly. Don't mean to pressure you, but I was told you almost let one of the targets escape. How do I put this kindly? Whatever. It could have cost us the mission, you know. What happened back there? I didn't feel like shooting. He was a civilian, a kid. He wasn't going to attack me or anyone else, so I didn't know if I had to shoot him at all. But why did you make an exception for this target? Killing enemy soldiers is a different story. That's what I've been trained to do all of my life. But killing a civilian for no reason? Wait a minute. What? We do have a reason? I'm surprised you've come this far yet and you haven't figured out what kind of operation we're into. I thought we would realize by the time the targets weren't fighting back. Wait, none of my targets were soldiers? Are we at the wrong location? What the hell's going on? I don't believe this. But I don't get it. Why would Poland need our help then? How could they possibly benefit from killing civilians? Besides, for such a dirty job, wouldn't it be better if we weren't using their uniforms? Have you seen any Polish soldiers here? There's no war going on in Kaliningrad, Rourke. Eh? And we were sent here to change that. This makes no sense. I can't even process all this shit right now. But why Poland? Why Russia? I just don't get it. I'm afraid that's all I know. But what are we then? Some kind of terrorists? It's called a false flag operation. How's that any different? And how can you keep so calm knowing that? Don't get me wrong, I don't like this either. But what else can we do? Go and try to tell Captain that you want to leave. We can always bail, right? Let's get out of here. Don't be stupid. We just get executed for desertion in a second. At this point, that wouldn't be so bad. Seriously? You need to calm down a little. You aren't thinking clearly. This dog tag. Elena has nothing to do with me. Would they actually know if it belonged to me if I die? Here, I'll save you the hassle. Are you insane? You know that? Just a bit. I don't plan to get caught, though. Well then. Try not to get killed out there. there anything else I can snag before I leave? Pretty sure touching his stuff would piss him off. This bed is a girl's room? Well then. Wait, if you're really planning to go, take some supplies. I have some extra rations. Uh, thanks, but what about you? You know, as a medic, I have permission to take wounded soldiers into other facilities by myself without supervision. But I'm not wounded. I just need to fill out the paperwork and reporting a somewhat serious condition that you just need to act the part. This would give us enough time to flee before they notice we aren't coming back. I can't guarantee it'll work, though. Wait, so you're coming with me after all? Are you sure about that? Well, I'm not too thrilled about staying here any longer. Plus, you seem pretty confident. Even if there's a small chance that we could get out of here, I'd like to try it. Can I help you? I need to take him to a field hospital. I don't have the necessary tools here. Man, what is with our snipers lately? First Coil, now the new guy? Hand me the paperwork. How long will this take? 3 or 4 hours should be enough, I think. We'll be back before it gets dark. Make sure his tinnitus isn't something more serious. We can't afford to lose another sniper. Tinnitus? What the hell is tinnitus? So ringing in your ears. Hey, bud, did you forget to wear ear protection? I was supposed to have something to do with my ears, I guess. His ears seem heavily clogged too, so I need to run an audiometric test. But we don't even have an otoscope here. Really? Those pricks from the 3rd squad are always getting all the resources. Speaking of that, you should ask them if they could spare us some coffee. We're running short. Sure, will do. That was surprisingly easy. Times have been added to the That's where we are, right? Oh, right. Let me check. Let's see here. Nesorit. 500 PID. Yeah, that's really helpful. Do you need something? Wait, don't cross yet. Why not? Those river may not be too deep. The flow is strong. We should make sure it's safe to cross it. Seriously? Can't waste time on something like this. Okay, let me find something we could use as a bridge. What is this thing? Are these good enough? Sure, bring them to me. Wooden plank has been added to your inventory. Can't use this, it's stuck to the ground. Well, break it. Wait, pass me the plank. I'm going to put them together. It slipped. Did you drop it on purpose? Of course not! So now the river's flow is insignificant, so just cross the damn thing. For someone who acts all high and mighty, this guy is pretty dumb. Hey, berries. And a birdie. A birdie. A birdie. Berries. Something to... Let me guess, you want me to find something heavy and test the bridge now? With that attitude, I'll be deciding if I should follow you. Don't worry, even if I wanted to, I can't go back now. What the heck are those things? Wait, did you hear that? What, the river? No, it's something I've heard before, like a buzz. Must be some kind of insect. Quick, hide! Shit, it's one of our drones. Their morale can be boosted by telling them what they need to hear. High morale is better defense and higher attack power, while low morale means lower defense and lower attack power. If characters' morale gets close to 0, they will become demotivated, which means they won't fight until their morale is boosted again. Hurry up and take cover, what are you waiting for? I'll try and shoot it down before it notices us. Right, it's not even moving. Doc? I'm telling you, we should leave it alone. Whatever. I'll try and take it down with one shot myself then. Hey there, I could really use some help now. What's the point, really? What's the point? Our plan already failed. Even if this thing doesn't kill us, we'll get executed by our own brothers. Yeah, I guess you're right. What are you missing for? Alright, let's shoot the other one. Better. Hey now. Hmm? Let's take a look. Oh, I gotta do things again. Why are there drones here? Hmm? Some odd looking bullets here. Incendiary bullets. Oh, you're just gonna ask the same question over and over? Okay, that's fine. It is a demo. I mean, and it's fairly RPG-ish. Do you move out of the way at all? Oh, I can just do that. Go downhill. Whee! A ducky! Hi, a ducky, ducky, ducky! Is this also a bird? Yes, it is. It's a ducky, ducky, ducky. I have a feeling this game is gonna hit you hard. Mushrooms? Oh, rubles. Birdie, 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 birdie. Okay, there's the rubbing alcohol I need. Oh, just my luck. This is the end of the road. Let's rest for a bit and think. We should think of a proper escape plan before we proceed. Oh, hey. This also looks like it's a fairly resource management intensive game. So that is possibly a difficult thing. Seems strange the path ends here. There wasn't any fork in the road. Keep it down, someone could hear you. Well, I'm sorry, I can't lift this rock, but there's a path here. I'll keep an eye out for threats. Talk to me if you need any help. Well, that's nice that he can just do that. That's cool. Is this a grenade? Let's see. Some clothes, empty bottle, and some kind of food in this bag. Wait, is that mold? Oh shit, the entire bag is rotten. I'm not touching that bag again. You don't want to wear rotten clothes? Why not? A cave, huh? Let's go. Nope. So, I should have asked before, but where are we actually headed? Towards the northeast. Wait, that's it? We don't have an actual destination? First operation, 2 squads were deployed. Ours and the 3rd squad. The 3rd squad is located in the southwest of our base. As long as we keep walking towards the northeast, we should be fine. There's also a small town just a couple of miles from here, but we can't barge in wearing these uniforms. Someone's coming. Drop your weapons. Guys, an embarrassment to the core. Seriously? Ugh. You're the you're not saving anyone by doing this. I don't blame you if you don't want to do this. This is for the people of the core. They killed Father for sure. I never have thought that I'd be fighting one of my own brothers. Or doing the right thing. I don't get it. That guy just now. He's not from the 3rd squad. Maybe he was replacing someone just like me. Even if that were true, he came from the north, not from the 3rd squad's base. Energy bars. Good. We found him! Let's end this quickly. Or you think anyone would offer you a shelter here after the news spread? Since the moment you decided to desert, the whole world became your enemy. You guys are on your own. Ugh, I'll call for backup. Oh! Enemy soldier has been defeated. Do you actually have any idea what we could do once we escape? Hello? Okay, I'll be up in a minute. What we could do once we escape? We're gonna have to hide for the rest of our life. Shit! More of them are coming. I knew it! We're walking right into another squad's base. There were only supposed to be 2 squads in Kaliningrad. Why is this happening? How could you even think that? Why would anyone try to invade Russia with only 2 tiny little squads? Because we needed to be discreet or something. Shut up! Shit, there's a river up ahead. Something's huge. To hell with it! Oh. Okay, so in some ways this seems really similar to a story I was writing. Mine does not involve militaries, but it does involve evading, being chased, and then getting carried away by a river. Oh, and deserting what is supposed to be your job. It sure didn't work out. Oh. Well. Huh. Well, that seems really interesting. It's definitely not something I think Shin, again, would really care about. Explain prototype one. Well, thank you for making it. I am... Alright, Well, that's pretty cool. Definitely seems dark. Definitely has some interesting story going on. It's definitely a good start to something. I like to see more of it. Now that I know a bit about it, if I find out more, like when it's going to come out or whatever, I'll probably buy it and we might try and get through it. I don't know how hard it's going to be. There are a couple times in this I was fairly nervous that we were gonna lose pretty quick, but we did it, I suppose. Neat little game so far. Definitely telling an interesting story, a dystopian kind of future thing, and I seems like a good start. I guess that's really the first thing I have to say. Most I have to say at the moment. I will definitely be checking out more of this game if more comes out. This is all for now. I gotta go for yes, yes, it is Xander. It very much is. I gotta go for now. It is dinner time. I will be back in a little bit. Xander, I will indeed return. Do not worry.